Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula One, not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver. And now let's focus on your driver's look.
Nice! It's very nice! We did it! We did it!
Great! Now let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team? Nice! Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor. Our primary sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team upfront. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus. Fantastic! Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit, so let's sign a power unit supplier now. We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into. We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you. These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Focus represents the driver's current form and state of mind. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level. Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy. Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the cars we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ. Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge and team colors. Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. We're here at the headquarters of Formula One's newest team for an exclusive first look at what they will be bringing to the sport. It's always an exciting moment to welcome a new team onto the grid. However, what makes this occasion a little more special is how strikingly different the cars are this year. Yep, the long-awaited new regulations are finally here, and with them, the start of the next era of Formula One. The 2022 season ushers in a change of direction to the regulations aimed at promoting closer racing, with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the question remains as to whether this team can grasp the opportunity before them with both hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and meet the owner of the brand new Formula One team. Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team? Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team? So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there? Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars? Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles? And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you... Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you and, of course, to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it. And thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they are having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities. This is the driver market. From here, you can see pertinent details on every driver in the sport, compare them with each other, and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire. It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximize the team's performance. We're in a position now where we're able to attract a new sponsor to the team. Head on over to the Corporate tab and select the Sponsors screen to choose who we should approach.
No more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Jenson Button lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Magnussen and Lando Norris, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher and Sir Lewis Hamilton. They've taken a grid penalty, and Ricciardo, Ocon, Vettel, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll, Latifi, Gasly, Joe and Golden Boy. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen.
Okay, new season and we're starting at the back, so let's see if we can do better in the race. Okay, pull the clutch in, hold it there until the start. Let's build the revs up and hold them. Penalty for that last incident, mate. There's a new strategy available on the MFD. Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected. let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Gap to the car in front is 21.8 seconds. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Mark Fermi.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain. Here comes your top three, making... And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Well, after that brilliant race, Jenson Button deposes the championship leader and takes the top spot in the standings. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Mick Schumacher gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. And Red Bull take over as championship leaders. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it.